Gentlemen, we're not supposed to be here.
This is a closed course.
Welcome to Closed Course, presented by Pins and Aces, where the mic is open and the drinks are cold. This is the spot where golf meets good company. Athletes, artists, reality stars, and the pros who live on the greens. From tee boxes to tour buses, from green rooms to greens, we're asking the questions you won't hear anywhere else. We talk sports, we talk life, we talk everything in between. No scorecards, no pressure, just good vibes and stories that'll make you laugh, think, and maybe even grab your clubs. So let's tee it up and let it fly. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of your favorite golf podcast, Closed Course, presented by Pins and Aces. Today's guest is one of golf's most exciting rising characters, the one and only Chaz, a.k.a. Chazzy Golf, a viral content creator with over 163,000 followers on Instagram. Chaz is redefining what it means to be an influencer in golf. On his YouTube, his channel has thousands of views per video and a growing subscriber base as he showcases his game and personality both on and off the course. He's built a community that lives for real talk and fresh, fun golf content. Let's welcome Chaz. Welcome to the pod, man.
Thank you, boys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
It's an honor to be here, and let's get going and talk about good golf and good times, and I'm ready.
Love it, man. So where are you coming from right now? Are you back home?
I'm actually back home, and I am sitting in my director of golf's desk because I was at the club practicing, and I was like, oh, shoot, time. I gotta kind of go. So I had my iPad and stuff, and I was like, hey, Dave, I'm going to go sit on your desk and
There you go.
go talk.
There
So
you go. Love it.
I'm home at the Alisal Ranch.
So you're out there practicing right now. How often do you play golf? Like, how often do you get out? Because obviously you put a ton of content up. How often are you out there swinging the club?
Almost every day.
Really?
I try to get on the course at least once or twice a day. Besides travel, if I'm traveling, that's the days I miss. If I'm not on an airplane or going somewhere, you'll often find me on the golf course. So it's just a sake of mine, just being outside and hanging out.
So I got a question. So how did you get into all of this? How did you've probably been playing golf. Not everyone just jumps into, I'm going to go create golf content. You've got a background in golf. You've probably been playing, but maybe give us that like origin story. How long you've been playing, and then how did you start creating content, and what was kind of the breakthrough moment that like, oh, I can actually start doing this more like as a full-time job?
So I got into golf when I was about 8 years old. My grandpa was getting new clubs, and he got one of his old drivers cut down, and he gave it to me, and I started hitting across the park, and I kind of hit him with the golf ball while he was shagging it, and I kind of laughed, and I was like, this is fun. And even though I'm not hitting the pin, I was hitting my grandpa. So I kept that going throughout school, and knowing I wasn't able to play team sports because like people are physically bigger, and I was like, golf is individual. So I stuck with it throughout school, just kind of kept quiet and played. And then eventually the US Adaptive Open announced the USGA US Adaptive Open. And I kind of locked back in, and I was like, I'm going to be good. And started playing more and more and doing events. And my good mate, honestly, my best friend that I could call, and Josh Kelly was following me on social media, and there was an adaptive event in Philly, and he's like, hey, Chaz, you're in town, let's play golf. And we kind of connected, shot a YouTube video, and it was history since.
That's crazy.
And when was that? When was that video?
About not this past October, but the October before, so around 2024
Wow.
was when we officially met. And yeah, speaking of the director, he's right here looking for golf balls. He's probably gonna go play golf. I'm using your 2 golf balls. Yeah, you want this dozen? I'm using a dozen for a little stand, so it's up like at the height.
Okay, smart. No, that's crazy. So you haven't been doing the content for too long then?
No, about a year and a half now, full time. Working with Callaway, Roback, and a good agency that's been helping me go and get where I am now. So it's amazing.
That's only really incredible. A year and a half in, and you've built the
2025 was the year of Chazzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Love
what
it.
they're saying. 2025 is your Chazzy. You got Grant Herbert, the Golden Boy, and then you got Chazzy. So
Hey, let's go.
we're ready for the battle here pretty soon.
I love that. So talk about the Internet Invitational. What's it like to get that invite? Where did it come in? How did you find out that you were getting invited to that sort of event?
So I was one of later invites. I was on my way to Florida to go film with Josh, and it was about 4 a.m. my time, California time, and I get a text from Bob, and he goes, "Chazzy, I got some good news." I was like, "What's up, Bob?" And he goes, "You're invited to the Internet Invitational." I literally dropped my suitcases, everything, middle of the airport, 4 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's really happening!" And I felt honored, and yeah, it's a true blessing from those guys.
How is that internet invitational? How did that change your life and like take off after you did the event?
It's inspiring not only for myself but for adaptive golf because people have a swing your own swing. Don't swing like John Rahm. Don't swing like Xander. Just be out on the golf course, own yourself. So once my highlight kind of popped off, I was like, this is my time to show, and I I embraced it. I kept moving forward with it.
No, that's cool. Yeah, no, that was an amazing thing to watch for sure. And obviously, a bunch of creators, a lot of different people on there. But I feel like you were one of the ones that stood out that kind of took you to the next level, at least from an outsider perspective. It seemed like you really benefited from that, kind of stepped up to the occasion. Is that how you felt, or did you notice a change?
Absolutely, that the Internet Invitational definitely rode my content, my account, and me, and it was inspiring. And I could not thank it enough because it's who I am now, and it put me in the place that I am.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, watching it, obviously, they did a really good job of capturing everything, but kind of now in the months afterwards, you kind of hear a little bit of stuff that you didn't see on camera. Was there anything that wasn't filmed or people couldn't see that was interesting or that you found kind of unique about that event or bad about that event, I guess?
Honestly, the dinners, when the cameras were off and we're all sitting up at the lodge, either having a beer, having a bite to eat, and everybody's kind of like congregating, like people I've never met before in person, being able to go say hello, sit down, talk to them, and seeing all the other creators and being able to hang out with one another was the best part, I would say.
Yeah.
Great. So I created, a little content, not necessarily a ton of golf content on my personal page, but first of all, how much content do you put out a day? And then what is your creative process for that? Like you do a lot of different things on your page. You do like hole reviews, course reviews, you do like just fun events, fun things like that. So what's your creative process as far as like golf content go?
Just honestly, whenever I see something, I want to put my mind to it. So if I see a content opportunity, I'll get my phone out or camera out. Like, hey, let's shoot this. Let's do this now. Just kind of build an analog and a library of things. So whenever you're in need, you have something to post, and then just be out there having fun. That's the best part. It's if you're not having fun at what you do, why be out there?
And with that, do you have any? I guess how long does it take for you to edit a video? Do you have a team that helps you edit now, or are you doing it all yourself in CapCut, creating it, or what does that look like? That process post
So I have a
video.
team. I have a team now of two guys. They're helping me out with long form YouTube. Just posted my recent break 80 video at Torrey Pines. That was awesome. And so there's two guys working full time on computer, and I could not thank them enough because they do a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
It's like usually a week or so. If you shoot a video, week or two out.
Yeah.
Yeah, those YouTube videos are not easy to put together. Those, I'm
No,
sure those
especially
guys
when
are
it comes to
grinding.
the tracers.
Oh,
Yeah,
the tracer is the
that's
worst
true.
thing.
The tracers is where it gets you.
Yeah, every time our media guys ask us, like, is this a tracer video? We're like, yep. And they're like, fuck. The tracer absolutely
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, and I like how you said like one of the biggest things you try and do is like have fun out there, because I think that like translate through the video, because I think that's why you become so popular so fast, is because people can see that in your videos and in your content. Because sometimes people go out and they just throw, they just need something and they just throw up something they're not passionate about. It doesn't look passionate. So it's pretty cool that you're able to do that, because not everybody can do
And
that.
it also makes it more organic. Like if you're having fun, you're organically having fun. You're not trying to just do it for the people. I'm out there having a good time with friends and hitting the golf ball around. What else is there to do? I can't play basketball, can't play football, so let's go have fun.
There you go.
Hey, maybe. I think you're selling yourself a little short.
Still in your
Oh, hey, easy there.
No, there is a pun there. There is a pun. There is a pun. I didn't even pick up on that. So you've only been doing this for 2 years. What were you doing before that? Because you said you're 20?
28, yeah.
28.
So what were you doing before?
I was working on a golf course where I am right now for a couple of years to help my game with the adaptive opens and stuff like that. But before that, I was actually a chef for around 12 years.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I was working at a high-end Italian restaurant. I went to culinary school in Rome.
Oh,
So
really?
I was in the back of the house making amazing meals, making people smile. And that's kind of like where the enthusiasm and like people smiling and knowing that my work is good that's what kind of hits me.
Food and golf, man. You got to figure it out. You got to
Yeah.
figure it out. That's great.
Food and golf.
So,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. So the people you work with, like the people in your life, how did they react when all of a sudden you've got this platform now and you've built this audience that follows you around and knows you from day to day? Like, how did they react?
Oh, at first they didn't really think it was like that real, and I was like, guys, it's getting pretty real. And so like I'm really good close friends with my director and my head pro, and we traveled around together, and they kind of saw like the blow up and stuff like that. And recently they went to the PGA show, and I met up with them, and they saw it firsthand, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, Chaz, it's happening." I was like, "Yeah." So they give me the freedom to help do what I do, and I want to shout them out, Dave Hartley and Rick Russell, because those guys are the ones that helped me put me where I am.
That's awesome that
That's
you got
so
a club.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
that'll
because they
support
like
you.
they saw it coming, and they're like, "What do we need to do to make it happen even more?"
That's so cool.
So
So-
on that, you've only been doing this for a couple years. You go out with Josh, you film a video in Philly, or you guys do some stuff together, and then
Mhm.
from there, how are you like? Okay, I'm sure like maybe went viral. Josh makes great content. People know who he is. When are you like, all right, I'm gonna start making my own content and really go into this, and then realize like, shit, I can make money doing this. When was that kind of moment? Like, how long after that video with Josh, then you're like, I'm in this now?
It was within like a couple of months, like 5-6 months or so. I would still be working at the club, and then say Josh was like, "Chaz, we need to go do this, do this." So it'd start being on a ordinary basis where like we're filming, and he goes, "Eventually, like Chaz, you don't need to be at the club. Let's go full time in this grind." So like 6 months ago, just before the Internet Invitational posted, I was like, "All right, I know a big hit is going to come. Let's take the risk." And I did it, and now I'm here. So, like, just before the Internet Invitational.
Wow,
Wow, yeah.
that's pretty crazy. So
Kinda-
really, less than a year of being
Yeah.
in this,
Mhm.
getting thrown into this and completely changing your life, in a sense.
Yeah, it really has. There's some days I wake up and I'm like,
Is this real?
Yeah, for sure.
Lost him.
Oh, he might have hit
Let's give him a sec.
Oh, his
his AirPod.
AirPod.
Oh,
If you could hear us, Chaz,
No,
you
that's
might have turned the camera off or muted. We can't see you anymore.
Those over there, Eric?
Is he
I
gone?
think it probably shut off.
Oh.
So are you able to save that? Are you able to save? Okay. Well, we have to go out and back in because I remember we used to have to do.
He'll just pop back.
Okay.
He might
me-
pop
Whoa.
back in. There you are.
we go.
"What just happened?"
I
You're
think
good.
you
I think
popped
you
your
hit your
AirPod and it like
AirPod.
hung up.
I
You're
didn't
good though. You're good. You're good. You're still good.
Wait, it even switched me sides. Why did it switch me sides?
We can see it. Oh,
Oh,
wait. There you are.
There you
there
are.
you go.
You're
We
good.
see
You're
ya.
good.
No, but like the camera thing is,
Yeah,
like when you
close
take a selfie,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
on opposite face.
I
This on my screen it's showing this is my right ear, but this is my left ear.
think it's been like that the whole. I don't
Huh.
know actually.
That's weird.
Okay, whatever. We'll
Yeah, we're good.
continue.
We're good. Got another question for you as far as like the content. So I come from reality TV world where it can be cutthroat. Like honestly, there's like villains and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
In the golf content world, have you seen other golf creators be pretty welcoming? What is the competition there like? Like, what have you seen in the like golf?
Is there a lot of
content world?
pettiness
Yeah,
in
a
the
lot of it,
industry?
yeah.
No,
No.
absolutely not. The golf space is absolutely
pretty
amazing.
cool.
Every content creator that I've met, I've never had a single issue with. Everybody's awesome, treats each other like we help grow because that's like kind of what we
Grow the
do.
game,
It's like why let's help each other, not
Mhm.
help each other. So everybody I ran into has been absolutely amazing and good people.
Does
No,
make,
that's really
does make
cool.
a lot more sense to work together.
Yeah, I mean, grow the
Exactly.
game,
Yeah.
right? Oh, all tides raise all
I'm
ships.
sure you have trolls though, and there's people who are, commenting on something that goes viral. It's like we'll make something like I didn't even know that could piss you off.
Yeah,
You know, like
Exactly.
it's
That
crazy.
happens, but I don't read it. I grew up with struggles, like being a little person and stuff like that, going through school. That was not fun. So this little troll stuff really does not bother me at all.
Nothing to you. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
that's
Nah.
true. That's great. Yeah, got some
Just
thick
let
skin.
it come. It just brings in more algorithm. Come on. Let it come on.
exactly.
Amen,
exactly.
man. Amen.
Well, we were talking about the Internet Invitational. Have you heard anything about this year? Because we're really good buddies with a couple of UFC fighters. One of them just missed a FaceTime from Bob, and he missed it, didn't call him back for like 2 days, and he's like, "Oh, I fucked it up. Like maybe that was my invite." But have you heard anything?
I just don't know.
Well played,
yeah.
well played, Chaz.
He's not gonna say.
Well, you're back in it, obviously.
yeah, I mean, Chaz,
Don't know, boys. Just
yeah,
don't
you're
know
already
that
PR trained. You're
answer.
2 years in. You're PR trained.
Yeah.
Those NDAs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, hopefully, if there's a big UFC fighter there this year, hopefully, hopefully our buddy calls him back here shortly. But we do have a segment for you, if you don't mind. We call it Mulligan Moment. So if you could redo something in your personal life, your golf career, anything, if you could do something over, what would it be?
Good question.
As it gets deep, get deep
a
around here at
tough
close
one.
course, you know?
Okay. It's a tough one. Just wish I was around the pops a lot more, honestly, because like he's the one that makes me be who I am and play golf, and that's like he knew I was able to play team sports, and he like pushed me. So I would say that
That's a
that's
good
the
one.
one
a great
thing I
one.
can take
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a great one, yeah.
That's a good one.
yeah.
I like
Other than
that.
that, life's good, man. Life's good.
There you
Good,
go. There you
good.
go, man.
No regrets.
Well, we have
Love it.
another one, but before we do that, I want to ask, like, now you've been in this, you've played with some probably amazing people. What's the coolest experience that you've had from all of this, or someone that you've played with, or like, I mean, the Barstool Internet Invitational is probably amazing, but like, what's the coolest thing that's come from all of this? Maybe you met someone famous, or you got to do something. What's the coolest thing from all of this?
Definitely the Internet Invitational. Like being
Yeah.
able to be a part of that and being around the biggest names in golf. Yeah, I would say the Internet Invitational.
No, that's good. So speaking of like, is there anybody you've met that you were like, I don't know if starstruck is the right word. Was there anybody you met where you're like, holy shit, like I'm playing with this guy, or I'm meeting this guy? Did you have a moment like that?
Playing with Michael Pena for the Genesis.
Oh, that's
Pro-Am.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He's a
that's
legend.
really cool. Okay. Well, this is kind of a good segment. We do have another one presented by Velo. We like to call it Dream Foursome. So if you could play with 3 other people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Tiger Woods,
Okay.
Bobby Jones,
That's a first.
Mm-hmm.
Laura Davies.
Okay.
How come Laura Davies?
Because I just want to see the driver off the deck swing all day.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I like when Laura tees it up on the tee box. I got it from her of slamming the dirt down,
the
or
dirt,
the
yeah.
turf, and then kind of doing the little ground tee.
Speaking of that, I was at the Masters last year. It was me, Josh Kelly, and the Busted Jack guys. And Mason, he likes to hit it off the deck. And we're walking and we're talking about it. Next thing you know, we look up to our right, and it's legit Laura Davies in the commentary booth right there.
That's
And he
great.
goes, "Hey, you're my mother. I learned my swing from you." And that was a good time.
That's cool.
That's funny.
Great.
That's cool.
So do you got anything, big coming up, like as far as, obviously, I'm not going to say, but the Internet
Yeah.
Invitational, but anything else that you're really looking forward to and that
Yeah,
are...
what's in store for 2026?
I'm actually focusing my game on the 2026 U.S. Adaptive Open at Woodmont coming this July. They kind of had a hiccup last year, so I really want to redeem myself and work hard for that, and also the G4D Open coming up in Europe. So two big adaptive events.
How do you get into the U.S. Adaptive Open? Is there a qualifier like a true USAM or a
it's a true
US Open?
It's a true U.S. qualifier. So there's 7 different locations, I believe, that are all across the U.S. And then if you win your category or top three or win the event, you get exempt.
And then do they have different categories for different groups of people
Yeah,
on
so
that?
there's 15 different categories from short stature, vision, arm, multiple leg impairments, amputees, wheelchair, like Max Togasala, and stuff like that. So there's the individual, and then there's the categories.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Do you have any tournaments planned? And like going to pro tournaments? Do you do a lot of content at those sort of events? I know there's some big ones, kind of golf season here. We're going to a couple. Anything cool
You mentioned
planned?
the Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything
I'm
else?
going to Genesis. I'm going to Genesis one next week, and then after that, hopefully the Masters again. So we'll see. Nothing too planned in the books, such
Okay.
as tournaments, but definitely some big content shoots.
What was the Masters like?
Oh, you can't even explain it. It's that good.
Yeah.
Like, you could look at it and see it, but once you're there physically, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Really?
not a blade of grass out of place there.
Yeah,
No.
that's perfect. So how
No,
often are
not at
you
all.
on the road? Like, are you on the road most of the year, or at least in 2025? Were you?
Yeah, I'm on the road probably 2 to 3 weeks out of the month.
Oh wow.
So I
Wow.
got home last week. I'm home for about 5 days this week, and then I leave again for another week. So travel is to an extent right now, but I love it. I love airplanes, so it's fun for me.
There you go. Good.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy. Well, we have another segment for you. It's called Caddy Advice. Obviously, caddies give some good advice on the course. If you could give someone advice related to golf, your life, what's some advice you would give somebody else?
The only person you're playing is yourself.
Okay.
That could be golf and life. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Nick
very
needs to listen to that on the golf course.
Yeah.
You've never seen a club throw like this guy throws a club. He's a good player, played in college, but this guy is crazy.
I said I'm going to flip over a new leaf every kind of few months, and I get better about it. You got to keep it in perspective, though, too, right? Like, why are you getting so upset about it? You know, there's especially you think about the people in the Adaptive Open. I mean, those guys, it's like they're going through struggles and trials and tribulations, and it's like, what are you getting upset about? You know, this guy doesn't have a leg, you know, or whatever
I
it may be.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a member who snaps a club across his neck almost once a week like this. It's pretty wild.
I was letting my buddy use my clubs, and we have a simulator here in our office, and he was using my clubs, hit a bad shot, broke my 6-iron over his leg in a simulator.
Wow.
Wow.
Rory did it, yeah.
Snap something over
That's
his
a
leg. How
tantrum.
did that not break his leg?
I know. I was like,
That's
it's
a lot over a simulator.
kind of a crazy move in a sim, but unfortunately we
My
have to
ball
play.
speed isn't right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I got it real quick, kind of going off of what Nick said. Where could our audience, and I think watching the adaptive tournaments would be incredibly inspiring. Where can we watch those? Like, are those on ESPN? Where can we watch them?
They host them on Golf Channel and
Okay.
NBC Sports. Usually it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because PGA Tour has the viewing rights. So the tournaments are during the week. So just tune in the Golf Channel,
Okay.
tune into USGA online, and you'll see a lot about it. Especially now that it's kind of getting a bigger following, I feel it's going to be broadcasted a lot more this year.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
really cool. What's your best score, Chaz, you've ever shot?
69.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a good number.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Great
Three
number.
under.
That's good. What does it take to win the Adaptive Open in your category? Like, what did the winner shoot last year?
I believe he shot 7 under for 3 days.
Oh shit.
The guy who won, I believe, was 15 under. He opened up with a 61. He's got cerebral palsy.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
from 7,100 yards, shot 61 with cerebral palsy.
Wow.
What?
So what? How many different categories are there? And I guess is that
There's-
guy is he in your category?
No, so he'd be in coordination impairment.
Okay. So there's different. You can win your category and be a U.S. Adaptive Open champion.
Yes, so you can win
Okay.
your category or the overall.
There's both overall and category in that.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so it's a big dog fight out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm gonna watch it this year. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
so
cool.
I feel like it's
How many players is it across all the categories?
I believe there's 64 of us
Okay.
pretty good.
that qualify.
Okay. Cool.
So, but I think 8 or 10 of them are women. So around 50-something men. The top men in the world are
Wow.
all there.
Okay, cool. Well, you're gonna have an office of about 50 people cheering you on this
Yeah,
summer,
sure.
so you got 50
I'm
new
ready.
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
And all the
it.
listeners. They're
Yeah.
going to love you. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be supporting you for sure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, we
Yeah,
told
I'm
you we're out here in
excited.
Denver. Have you ever come out to Colorado, played any mountain courses, anything like that?
I actually have not. I've been looking forward to. One of my good buddies actually lives out there, and he's been pushing me to go. So once I find some free time, I'm gonna definitely head that way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let us
cool.
know.
Yeah, we'll take care of you and
It's-
get you lined up
Absolutely.
properly.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah, you got to play in the mountains too, because people always they don't realize when we're on camera and we're hitting it, and then like you're hitting it 350, 360, and people are like, you don't hit it that far. But in Colorado, you
Because
hit the ball a
elevation,
mile.
correct?
Yeah,
elevation.
makes the ball.
It's
We're
very
at-
humbling going to sea level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really humbling. But we're at a mile high, so 50,
50
800
feet,
feet
yeah.
or 5,200 feet. But then you go to the mountains and it's 9 or 10,000 feet, and you're hitting 9-iron 200 yards. And people are like,
Oh,
"What
wow.
the?" And so Skyler came out and he's like, "Hey, it's 210-yard, little downhill par 3. What are you hitting?" I said 9-iron. He's like, "There's no way. It's a 6." I was like, "Hit 6-iron. Go ahead." It's
And it
different.
just went.
Yeah, it flew the green. So yeah, it's great. It's fun to come out here and play. It's beautiful and it's different.
Who's your buddy out here? Is he in the golf world too, or just a friend?
Just a friend from back home.
Okay.
He's just a tech dude that lives out there now, and he skis, snowboards, and plays golf. Well, not skiing snowboard
go.
right now since you guys don't have much snow.
No.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. It's been a weird year. More golf than ever before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Before we let you go, why don't you let our listeners and everybody know where they can find you? Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Instagram and TikTok is Chaz100, and then YouTube's Chazzy Golf. Go check it out. Got some videos coming up, and it's gonna be an exciting one.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool,
Cool.
man. Well, thanks again for coming on.
Yeah.
And we'll be tagging in all this stuff. And we'll see you next time you come to Colorado.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right, man.
Pleasure, buddies.
Thank you
and,
so
much. Thanks, my
talk
man.
soon.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Chaz.
Later.
Later.
See ya.